Alright, ladies and gents, freedom and democracy. We're talking about the best loadout in Helldivers 2. Now, what is the best loadout in Helldivers 2? Is it going to be the autocannon? Is it going to be the railgun? Or is it going to be the orbital laser? Now, when it comes to selecting the best loadout in Helldivers 2, we're going to be asking ourselves the question, does it help to completing the mission? Whatever you bring into the mission, you got to think of a few things when it comes to the overall best loadout in Helldivers 2. When it comes to those types of things and helping completing the mission, we're talking location, we're talking difficulty, and we're talking enemy type. When it comes to bots or bugs or the illuminate, selecting the different types of missions, you're going to see if the overall mission that you're selecting is within your range given on your Helldiver level and what tools you have available to you. The Blitz and Destroy missions are going to be somewhere in the vicinity of orbital lasers, 500k bombs, airstrikes, quick, easy things, bringing in the right grenades to destroy those factories or close those bug holes. The launch the ICBM missions, we're talking hold down an area, 1, 2, 3 areas, maybe some sentries will be viable there, some EMS, I think that's what they're called, EMS mortars, some autocannon mortars, or we're talking about destroy command bunkers. Are we going in there with it's a battle of attrition versus enemies versus us? We got 40 missions to either get the samples at the same time while completing the mission, or overall completing the mission with enough time remaining, as our liberation is now based off of the experience gains that we get at the end of a mission. Is no longer based off of just completing the mission in its totality per se. So if you're level 20, bring in the right tools. If you're level 50, bring in the right tools. Level 50 and level 20, besides time played in the game and what they have available, a level 5 can go in there and hold their own, but can they necessarily handle the threat of what is to come at them? In any case, if you're running as a team, the variety of different Helldivers that are in the mission should be able to help one another out. If you are splitting up into groups and you notice that you do have a level 5 with you in a suicide mission, for one, they probably shouldn't be in a mission that hard, but two, do not kick them out because of that. Just go ahead and help them out with a mission, but if they are hindering your progress for freedom and democracy, then you can go ahead and send him on his merry way. Now, thinking about what you can bring in for the best loadout, there are some rules of thumbs when it comes to fighting either the bots or the bugs, and some things that you may have to overall take with you in order to complete a more effective mission. When it comes to more of the bug front, you're going to want something that is going to help you close up bug holes. So the Eagle Airstrike is really good at closing up those bug holes, so you may consider doing that. The orbital laser used to be good at closing bug holes, but they changed it a little bit, so it's kind of like not really. Maybe a grenade launcher is going to fulfill that role, so you don't have to go in there with the Eagle Airstrike, and you also have a tool at your disposal in order to close the bug holes and to handle some of the harder enemies. But also you may want the orbital rail cannon or the 500k bomb if you do have something of that nature, if you're going on a higher difficulty to destroy a Bile Titan or an arc thrower. Now, if we're talking bots, we are probably going in there mandatory with the shield generator, as they are able to hit you from really, really far away with their rockets and their lasers and the cannons and all that jazz, right? Giving you just a little bit more defense against the bot movement. Now, bringing in the other 3 stratagems or the other 2 stratagems, depending on what modifiers you have going on, is with the bots, shield generator, and then when you think bugs, you think of, do I have anything to stop the overall threat that's going to be advancing on me? Those may be brood commanders at medium armor, chargers with thicker, heavy armor, or we're talking Bile Titans that could come in droves, and that's the 500k bomb, that's the laser. For the chargers, it could be the rail gun, it could be the orbital rail cannon, or it could be the quantum laser that we got now. It could be a variety of different things, along with the expendable anti-tank rifle. Bringing in the right tools for the job at the level that you're able to bring it in at is going to be the best loadout for a Helldiver. So hopefully this video was helpful to some. a more eye-opening appeal to the masses of what is the best thing in the game. It is subjective to most, but there is no real overall best ever since the railgun got nerfed, as it could handle everything in the game, and the game isn't supposed to be played that way. You're supposed to have a plus and a minus to something, and that is how balance works in video games. So if you guys did enjoy the video, like, share, and subscribe, and check out the build videos that I have on the channel. They're more of guides of how to use a certain weapon and how to have fun with it. So check out that machine gun build, check out that flamethrower build that's on the channel. And if you're new to Helldivers, I have a beginner's guide, tips and tricks video on the channel, and I will see you in the next one.